I'm going to be prepping a rocket that I call CSI, which is XI for the Greek letter. And this is a really interesting rocket. I needed a cluster rocket, so I just decided to build one out of spare parts. This particular rocket is really interesting. There's two body tubes and there's two nose cones. And there's these two tubes on the side. These are called tube fins, where they do act as fins. And as you can see, there's a twin engine mount in the back for two engines. What's interesting about this is that these are two 18-inch BT50 tubes. I just bought them and glued them together side by side. And then I bought two alpha rocket kits. There's two alpha nose cones. The yellow tubes are the alpha body tubes, and these are recognizable as the alpha fins. So really two alpha kits and a couple of extra body tubes, and voila, I have a custom dual engine cluster rocket. So let me show you what this looks like inside, and then I'll show you how I get the engine set up for flight. So each recovery system is the same, and you can see I have two body tubes, so now I have two recovery systems. It's what you would expect. I've got the large recovery cord attached to a swivel and attached to the body. And then I have a single-ended streamer. Each of these are 2 inches by 25 feet long, so a total of 50 foot of these streamers. And then I've got my two nose cones attached to that. So I just wrap them up in the Kevlar blanket, push the cords inside, and I'm all set. Very traditional type of recovery system. But what's interesting about this rocket is that there's two of them. Since we're going to be flying out at the Hughes farm, which is our 650-acre field, I'm going to send this up with two C6-5s. What's interesting is that the two C's together create an equivalent total energy of a D, and the two 6's add together to give a total thrust of 12. This is equivalent to a D12 engine. So two of these together gives quite a kick. So let me put them into the bottom of the rocket. And you'll notice there's a red dot. That's actually a red sticky, and that holds the igniter and the wires in place. I find that putting that over the end of the engines helps keep the igniters from sliding around and getting tangled up and shorted out. Now notice that the two engines are opposite each other, and the two igniters are wired in parallel. This way they both will ignite together at the same time. And also notice that the engine clips are on the outside. They're on the outside to make it easier to tie the two igniters together. Now, I use a special launch system. My launch system has a 12 volt. It's got a lithium ion battery in it, which is rechargeable. It delivers 9 amps of current, so it will very easily light up this rocket. But you may not be able to light a twin engine like this with the standard Estes equipment. So just be careful with that if you want to explore these cluster rockets. So this is it. This should go up quite high, and I'm looking forward to launching it on Sunday if the weather is permitting.